What's going on, guys? We're going to cover today's price action. Today is currently September the 25th. It is 8:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Market is pushing up. I want to go over why it was maybe a good entry to go short, but also I want to talk about some of the price action earlier in the day and why that was really clean stuff. Also, guys, Apex is back with 80% off. I know they run a lot of sales. However, these are good opportunities because they came back with the $85 activation fee instead of the $140. That's really good. $130, $140. You're saving almost 30-40% off that activation fee. So if you guys want to use the code DAnthony, be my guest. With that being said, if you look at what happened off the morning, and I've been kind of telling people this a lot, that first initial move off the open is sort of setting the trap. And when you set the trap, yes, you can definitely make money, especially on a day like today when the momentum is so strong, but you got to be careful the later on you go in the day because it tends to reverse. Now, if you just look at the overall picture, and I know we're not looking at it right now, but I want you guys to all look at your daily chart. Your daily chart, although we've had a day or maybe even, a day and a half of pullback consolidation, the chart is in very bullish context. Okay, so there's nothing bearish about the overall daily chart. There's nothing bearish about the weekly chart. So when you start to think about that, these pullbacks, especially when you come off of a red day close, you need to be thinking about buying those dip opportunities. Now, if you're a scalper, you're really not going to be so focused on buying every single dip opportunity because some of these pullbacks are good opportunities to short. Like this morning, we have inside of my community, which you guys can also join. You guys, if you want to come in, look around for free and just join around the room and just, hang out, you can join for free. It's down in the description box below. But if you look at this opening drive setup that we had from this morning, again, what is the opening drive setup? It's taking the previous swing low from pre-market right before New York session, and it's taking the pre-market low and the pre-market high, whatever those most recent swing lows and swing highs are. And then from there, you want to catch absolute momentum through that. Typically, you're entering this on the first entry, the first break of that level, and you're trying to get in, you're trying to get out. Now, for me, I look for like 10 points on these moves because of the volatility is so strong. I know that, yes, in a situation like today, look at how much the market dropped in the first 15 minutes. I could have very well taken a lot more, but I also know that a lot of times, even just trying to take 10 points off the market, it can go in your favor 8 points and go against you 30-40 points very quickly. And I just want to control my risk. So I look for something around 10 points off the day to kind of start the day if I'm given that setup. Now, look at the swing low here, 24,540. We get that breakthrough on the first initial 5-minute candle, 24,517. Now, also, here's another really good tip that you can do. You can also use a second entry, which is allowing that opening drive level to get broken, waiting for the first 5-minute candle to close, and then looking for follow through. And if you were doing that, then your entry was taking about 24,517, about 5 minutes off the open, and that flushes down to 24,473. So all in all, very good opportunities to catch a short this morning. Now, once that's said and done, you need to just kind of sit on your hands a little bit and you need to wait to see some price action. Are we going to bounce and get rejected and continue to go down, or are we going to continue to push higher? The next trade that sets up according to the way that I trade, my style, my strategy, was a 20 SMA at the top of the hour. So if you're on East Coast time, you're looking for that reversal around 10 a.m. And for me here in California, it's at 7 a.m. 7:05 a.m. we close over the 20 SMA. And when we close over the 20 SMA, it does confirm at 7:10 Pacific Standard Time. You would be taking entry at 24,567, and then that goes up in 5 minutes to 24,584. Good little trade there. We do push higher. Again, I just stayed out of it, and we did have a lot of consolidation here around this linear regression. Now, on this first initial pullback, I didn't see too much. Again, it's holding bullish context. However, it pulled back into the 50 SMA. So I want you guys to look at the 20, the 50, and the 200 as your lifelines. Those three moving averages, although you're looking at a lot more moving averages on my chart, if you just really follow the 20, the 50, and the 200 SMA, especially if you're using a 5-minute time frame, it's going to help you tremendously. First pullback into the 50 SMA holds, bounces, gets rejected once again at the linear regression, pulls back again on the second pullback, puts in something that caught my eye, puts in a higher low, meaning this wick did not take out the previous wick, and also holds the 50 SMA, sets up a little bit of a bullish hammer candle. It's not the best looking hammer candle, but definitely there is a bottom wick here with a nice body that holds a nice strong level of support. So with this trade, the reason why I like it so much is because my risk is very defined, meaning that if we break and I take this entry long off this bounce, if we lose the 50 SMA and I lose this previous 5-minute wick, I just get out of the trade. How much would I have risked on this trade? 26 points. Why 26 points? Because that's the entire range of this 8:25 Pacific Standard Time candle. I got in here, and again, I would love to sit here and tell everyone I'm the best trader in the world and I'm still holding long. I'm not. I took this trade on this 8:30 candle and I got in over a price of $24,613, and as we started to come up to 628, 630, which is my 5 SMA, 10 SMA, I just sold out and took about 15 points off that move. But when you start to look at taking a quick 10-point move here, a quick 5 to 10 point move here, you're looking at 15-20 points depending on what you're getting in and getting out, and then taking another 15 plus points here. That's 30 points taken out of the market in one day, all before lunchtime. Again, if you guys want to try some of these strategies, you want to try some of these levels, join the room, get involved in the conversation. The community is nice, it's comforting. There's a lot of really cool people in there. Also, if you want to try this out, go get an evaluation, guys. Get it at 80% off. Get the $85 activation fee right now with Apex. Also, daytraders.com, they have Project X platform. If you guys like that, they're 90% off right now. Price is almost similar, and everything, the rules and everything are almost similar. So if you like Project X, maybe go with daytraders.com. If you like the scalability of the 20 accounts and the TraderVate or Rhythmic with Apex, definitely take advantage of that $85 activation fee with the 80% off using code DAnthony. I will see all of you guys on the next video. Stay safe. I do have a little bit of level of supply here at 24,707. That's to 200 SMA. It could definitely push higher than that. However, just keep it in mind, guys, depending on when you're watching this video. 5-minute chart here, 200 SMA is something that I want you guys to focus on, because if you do get a little bit of a pullback, you could see a pullback into 660s, and that's still a strong bullish move. Maybe you want to buy the dip opportunity off this. It's also going to be a break and retest of the 100 simple moving average. So look at the 100 simple moving average, resistance 1, 2, 3 times. Now we've broken through. Do we back test it? Break, retest. This is going to be a perfect opportunity to get long here for a continuation higher. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, guys. That's the only way that YouTube pushes this video out to more traders, is by hitting the like button on this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys did this morning. For me, I was up. I was just looking at my stats here. Today's price action. Come on. Let's load. Today we are up $869.60. I did take 6 trades. So again, I'm averaging about $148.86 on a winning trade, and I'm averaging about $160 on my losing trades. Those are my stats from this week. Profit factor right now is 2.72. The day's winning percentage today was 80%. I'm going to walk away on the day. I'm not going to push anymore, just due to the fact that you don't need to, right? You don't need to. We're not here to make $1 million, guys. We're here to just make and log a green day with these prop firms and keep it going. I'll see all of you guys on the next video. Hit the like button, guys, and I'll catch you guys all next time.